there are places that never make it onto glossy postcards. No leaning towers, no famous canals, no crowds jostling for the perfect selfie. Just life. Quiet. Simple. And real. 5 homes. 5 very different lifestyles. But one shared invitation to slow down, spend less, and own a slice of real Italy, not the tourist fantasy, but the lived-in, heartfelt version most people never see. All 5 homes are real, publicly listed, and available right now. We've done the homework, verified legal status, confirmed map proximity, compared price per square meter against town and provincial averages, and filtered for properties with photo sets and confirmed living conditions. Whether you're looking to settle, invest, or just dream with your morning coffee, this video is for you. And by the way, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We publish weekly breakdowns of real homes across Italy, always affordable price, always with facts you can act on. At first glance, Perlo seems like a quiet hilltop village, the kind you pass through on your way to the sea or the ski slopes. But tucked in its center is a home that flips that story. Because this house isn't just a stop along the way, it's a destination. Listed for just €20,000, this semi-detached 2-bedroom house gives you 100 square meters of interior space. That's just €200 per square meter. A rare figure, even in rural Italy. To put that into perspective, the average in Perlo sits around €199, 340 per square meter, while the provincial average in Cuneo is €1,255 per square meter. You're buying below the bottom line. But numbers only tell part of the story. This is a 2-level home with a soul. On the ground floor, there's a covered porch, a boiler room, a woodshed, a storage room, and even a traditional wine cellar, perfect for storing not just bottles, but memories. Upstairs, you'll find a sunny kitchen, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a large terrace with sweeping views over the Alta Val Tanaro Valley. It's quiet, serene, but far from isolated. The historic train station of Nuceto is just 1.9 kilometers away, part of the Seva Ormea line, still used for heritage train routes. Ceva, a nearby town with full supermarkets and services, is about 6.3 kilometers away, and if you're craving the sea, the coast of Liguria lies only 26 kilometers from your terrace, a short drive to the famed Italian Riviera, or in the opposite direction, the ski slopes of the Southern Alps, just 16.4 kilometers away. From a holiday rental perspective, the home is positioned for 4-season appeal: trekking in spring, seaside in summer, chestnuts in autumn, skiing in winter. A true sea-to-snow escape within a 30-minute radius. And while the house is in habitable condition, it leaves room for creativity. Add some insulation, retile the bathroom, refresh the kitchen, and suddenly you've elevated both comfort and value without the stress of full-scale renovation. There's even an option to purchase additional land nearby a garden, a picnic spot, a tiny orchard with figs and hazelnuts. In Perlo, there's no rush, no pressure, just space, sunlight, and potential. And this house? It's not waiting for an investor. It's waiting for someone to call it home. Caltagirone is a town that doesn't shout, but it never stays silent either. Its Baroque staircases, centuries-old ceramics, and winding alleyways speak in tones soft but rich. And now, it speaks to opportunity. For just €19,900, this 3-story detached house offers 100 square meters of comfort, character, and convenience at a cost of only €199 per square meter. That's a fraction of the average €689 per square meter in Caltagirone, let alone the €1,100 and up seen across Catania province. But this isn't a fixer-upper. According to the listing, the house is completely restored and habitable, ready to move in. Inside, the layout is cleverly arranged. 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and a top-floor kitchen with direct access to a private rooftop terrace. It's a home that flows upward from quiet bedrooms to a sun-drenched dining space under the Sicilian sky. And outside, It's a neighborhood that walks the talk. In Coop, supermarket is just 200 meters away. The pharmacy is 290. Cafe, restaurant, gym, all within a 2 to 15-minute stroll. This is inner city Sicily, not the chaos of Catania, but a town where daily life is compact, calm, and deeply rooted. The train station? Just 1.6 kilometers away. The sea? Under 30 kilometers. The airport at Catania, CTA, lies 55 kilometers east, a scenic drive through countryside kissed by sun and olive groves. From an investment perspective, it's as solid as the town's Baroque foundations. Caltagirone's housing market has risen 2.99% year over year, a sign of gentle, healthy demand. And with Sicily's rental average above €8 per square meter divided by month, this home's size and location position it well for midterm stays or holiday-let guests seeking an authentic experience, not a tourist trap. But let's set the numbers aside for a moment. Imagine waking up to birdsong, strolling to the bakery past ochre-colored walls, and returning with warm bread to your rooftop terrace. There's no sea view here, but there is soul. There is sunlight. There is a sense of being somewhere that still remembers what life feels like when it's unhurried. This house may not be famous, but it's real. And in a world full of distractions, sometimes the most valuable things are the ones that simply let you be still. Some homes feel like postcards. This one feels like a story waiting for its next chapter. Nestled in the historic village of Fiamignano, Lazio, this 3-level townhouse sits in the old quarter of Ragusa, surrounded by silence, mountains, and the scent of burning wood. Listed at just €19,000 for 160 square meters. That's a remarkable. €119 per square meter, nearly 70% below the local average of €382 per square meter, and even further below Lazio's regional €2,526 per square meter. But this home doesn't just whisper value, it shouts potential. The layout is as timeless as the setting. Ground floor, a cozy living room with a wood-burning fireplace, a rustic kitchen, and a terrace overlooking the mountains. First floor, a double bedroom with balcony, full of morning light. Second floor, a large open room unfinished, yes, but full of possibility. A studio, a guest suite, a reading loft with views of the valley. All utilities are connected: electricity, water, sewer. There's no central heating, but in a village like this, the fire does more than warm the air. It warms the soul. Outside, life moves at a different rhythm. The nearest cafe is 2.6 kilometers away. The lake is a short drive, and ski slopes lie just 25 kilometers beyond the hill. A 24 highway access is only 12.5 kilometers away, bringing Rome and Pescara comfortably within reach. And yet, when you sit on the terrace with a glass of wine, you might just forget there's a world beyond these stone walls. From an investor's eye, this home offers seasonal flexibility. Lakes in summer, skiing in winter, hiking all year, the kind of geography that supports weekend getaways and rural holiday stays. And with the base price this low, even modest improvements like a finished top floor, refreshed paint, and some insulation can elevate both comfort and resale value. But perhaps its biggest strength is this: it doesn't try to be perfect. It's not flashy. It's real. It's a place where you'll hear your own footsteps, where the night is quiet enough for stars, where the fireplace tells better stories than the TV ever could. So whether you're seeking a slow retreat, a creative renovation project, or simply a foothold in Italy for under €20,000, Fiamignano might be calling. And this house? It's ready to answer. Between the mountains and the sea, there is a village that time forgot. Celenza sul Trigno sits high on a ridge, where shepherds once walked and where the sky seems impossibly wide. Here, nestled in the stone heart of the town, lies a 70-square-meter townhouse with vaulted ceilings, 2 balconies, and a surprise below: a separate unit with its own bathroom, storage, and a 15-square-meter cellar carved into the hillside. All for just €17,000. That's roughly €243 per square meter, a fraction of Abruzzo's provincial average, €1,140 per square meter, and even well below the town's own rising benchmark, 437 euros per square meter, up 9.5, 2% year over year. But this isn't about numbers, it's about feeling. Step through the wooden door, and you'll find a light-filled kitchen with a wood-burning stove, a ceramic sink, and a vaulted ceiling that begs to be revealed. The space is humble, but not without charm. You can already smell the morning espresso. The bedrooms? Both come with balconies. One has a private ensuite. From either, the view spills out across the Trigno River Valley, all the way to the Maiella Mountains in the west and the Molise Hills in the east. And when you're ready to explore, the beaches of the Adriatic, the iconic Costa dei Trabocchi, are only 27 kilometers away. The ski trails of Capricotta lie just 27.6 kilometers inland. It's rare to find a home where sand and snow are both within a 30-minute drive, making this the perfect base for a 4-season rental or a tranquil second home. Need a hospital? You've got one 18 kilometers away. Need a train? The station at Civitalu Parella is 23 kilometers down the hill. Need peace? You're already there. And the condition? Habitable. The roof is in excellent shape. The bones are solid. All it needs is cosmetic work paint, polish, personality, a weekend of elbow grease, a few curated pieces of rustic furniture. Then, it's ready to welcome guests or to simply hold space for your own quiet escapes. Celenza isn't trendy. That's the point. It's real, rooted, unrushed. In a market chasing luxury, this house chooses authenticity. And sometimes, that's worth far more. Not every opportunity is turnkey. Some are raw, quiet, waiting. In the sunlit alleys of Ragusa, tucked among Baroque balconies and echoes of Sicilian history, sits a detached house priced at just 18,000 euros, a home not yet finished but full of beginning. This is not a ruin. It's a structure in to-be-restored condition, standing solid at 62 square meters, with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and an asking price of just 290 euros per square meter. That's far below the average in Ragusa city, to 1,069 euros per square meter, and the wider Ragusa province, 1,049 euros per square meter. And it's a gap that offers a rare margin for those with vision. Whether you're a buyer looking for a low-entry flip, or a dreamer ready to shape a Sicilian pied-à-terre from the ground up, this home delivers 2 crucial things: location and possibility. Let's talk location first. The house is nestled inside central Ragusa, just a short distance from Ragusa station, which connects you to Palermo, Siracusa, and Catania. A 5-minute ride on the local bus whisks you into Ragusa Ibla, the town's UNESCO-protected Baroque quarter. And if you crave the sea, the breezy beaches of Marina di Ragusa are only 24.5 kilometers away, ideal for day trips, future guests, or weekend escapes. Nearby amenities? Covered. Your walking distance to a Conad supermarket, close to Ospedale Giovanni Paolo II, and a short stroll from the life of the town espresso bars, grocers, pharmacies, and daily markets. Now, let's talk possibility. This home is small by design, which makes renovation affordable and streamlined. Redesign the floor plan to create an open kitchen living space. Add energy-efficient heating. Decorate with local tiles and minimal furnishings. Suddenly, you've transformed a blank shell into a stylish, rentable retreat. And here's the upside. The Ragusa housing market is showing a steady rise in asking prices, a plus 0.9, 1.2% YoY trend in both city and province. That means your cost base is still low, but the trajectory is promising. Whether you hold or flip, the financials work. Most importantly, this house offers the quiet thrill of creating something meaningful slowly, intentionally, and under the Sicilian Sunday. In a region where most buyers chase turnkey gloss, this home invites you to create value instead of just paying for it. Ragusa is ready. The choice is yours. We often think of Italy and imagine the big names: Florence, Venice, Rome, but real Italy is scattered in quiet corners. It's in Caltagirone, where a 19,900 euros, a fully restored ready-to-move-in gem, right in the heart of Sicily's most artistic town. It's in Fiamignano, where for 19,000 euros, a fireplace crackling in the living room and mountain air crisp enough to feel like freedom. It's in Perlo, where 20,000 euros, a sleepy Piedmont village that puts you within reach of skiing, swimming, and silence. It's in Ragusa, where a 62 square meter detached home for just 18,000 euros offers a blank canvas of flip opportunity minutes from Baroque Ibla and Mediterranean beaches. A shell, yes, but with solid bones, great numbers, and a gateway to Sicily's southeast sunbelt. And it's in Celenza, sul Trigno, where 17 euros. All within striking distance of ski slopes and Adriatic sands. 5 properties, 5 invitations. Not to fast profit, though. The numbers make sense. But to a different life. A life where time slows, where square meters stretch further, where terraces matter more than traffic, and where your investment isn't just in property, it's in place. And sure, these aren't luxury villas, but that's the beauty. They're real. They're attainable. They're still here for now. So before the next wave of digital nomads, remote workers, or retiring boomers snaps them up, ask yourself, are you still chasing square footage in the suburbs, or are you ready to own a story? If the answer is yes, one of these homes could be your first chapter. If any of these homes stirred something in you, a curiosity, a question, or a dream, let us know in the comments. Tell us what kind of Italian property speaks to you most. Which price range? Which region? What kind of life? Because this isn't just a channel, it's a journey, and we're walking it with you, one hidden home at a time. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe so we can continue to make more interesting videos to serve your needs.